And here we are with the answers to round one. Pretty tricky round, I think you'll all agree. So question number one was, which famous composer from Cheltenham had his most famous work performed on the 29th of September 1918? Well, we might know him better as the guy on the statue in Imperial Square, conducting proceedings when we're all sitting at the beer gardens. It is, of course, Gustav Holst. Question number two. Which famous actor and composer born in Cheltenham in 1942 was famous for not dreaming it but being it when he wrote his world-famous musical? The man with the second best haircut in town, Richard O'Brien. Question number three. Which Cheltenham-born explorer, born in 1872, was on the Terra Nova expedition and the Discovery expedition? Well, we can see a monument to him on the Long Garden outside the municipal offices. That's Edward Adrian Wilson. Question number four. Which George put the town on the map by visiting in 1788? That is, of course, George III. Question number five. Alice Liddell's family owned a house in Cudnall Street. A mirror in the house inspired which famous novel in 1871? The answer, Alice Through the Looking Glass. Question number six. Which god has lived on the promenade since 1893? Neptune. Neptune's fountain. Question number seven. Which famous artist designed the wishing fish clock? The answer is Kit Williams. Question number eight. Frank Matcham designed which famous entertaining building still in use today? It is, of course, the Everyman Theatre. And what I like to do when I book tickets at the Everyman is select a random new title every time I get tickets from there. It's absolutely hilarious. You can be a colonel, you can be a lord, and it just goes to show the range of the social backgrounds of people who live in our wonderful town. Question number nine. What's the name of the Sophie Ryder statue that has sat in the town since the 1990s? And I don't know about you, but there are certain parts of it that I just can't take my eyes off. The answer is the Hare and the Minotaur. Question number 10. What building has been a bakery as well as a swimming pool, and for the last 75 years has been used by thousands of people for something completely different? That is, of course, the Playhouse Theatre. Question 11. What's the oldest established school in Cheltenham? Now, if you'd put Cheltenham Ladies College, that would have been the wrong answer. If you'd have put Cheltenham College, that would have been the wrong answer. The answer is, of course, Pate's Grammar, which was founded in 1574. Question number 12. What's made of rocks survived an earthquake in 1926 and stands above a disused quarry in Leckhampton? The answer is, of course, the Devil's Chimney. Question number 13. Which TV show starring Wendy Craig was filmed in Cheltenham, particularly in and around Hatherley Park? Butterflies is the answer. Question 14. What film starring Michael Caine and Nigel Havers featuring GCHQ was filmed mostly in Cheltenham? The Whistleblower is the answer. Question 15. What soap opera filmed its exterior shots at what is now Jury's Inn, or has been called the Thistle Hotel? Crossroads. Now, question 16 was, name all of Cheltenham's twin towns. The answers are Sochi in Russia, Annecy in France, Göttingen in Germany, Weihai in China, and the final one, of course, Cheltenham in Pennsylvania. Question 17. The world-famous Cheltonian composer and songwriter Jazz Coleman fronted which band? The answer is Killing Joke. Question number 18. Which famous rock star born in 1942 and who died in 1969 was a member of a band that still performs today? Brian Jones. Question 19. Name the famous Olympic skier from Cheltenham born in 1963. Eddie the Eagle Edwards, whose trajectory tended to be roughly in the same direction as my political party, the Liberal Democrats. Ho ho, chortle. And question 20, finally, the Cheltonian John Neville Maskelyne, the magician and inventor, created something that forced desperate people to use a coin. But what was it? That is a paying toilet. And I presume that's something to do with where the phrase spend a penny came from, but there may be people in the room who know much better than me about that kind of thing. Well, thanks very much for playing, guys, and enjoy the rest of the quiz. Bye bye.